Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to Keke Palmer breaks down Nickelodeon years, navigating her sexuality, and note, breakthrough, them. Alright, so I'm going to like this video. Please make sure y'all like this video up. I think I reacted to one of their videos before, but meaning like the production, them. I don't think I've reacted to them, but just one time. I forgot who I reacted to though. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please make sure you like the video up. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know when I upload. I love Keke. I reacted to a couple of Keke things on the channel, so check those out if you want to. But I'm just very intrigued by her. I love Keke, love her acting, love her singing, love her songs. I love her personality. Everything for real. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Oh my gosh, I hate misogyny. I hate the patriarchy. You're done. You're done. You're done. And that's always been my thing. Like, I've always been like, man, I want to do stuff like what Will Smith does. You know, I want to be able to be that person that's like bring you the cool, funny comedy and kicking some ass. Like, let me get a chance. Let me in. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Taylor Swift, if I was a man, I'd be the man. Hey, you guys, it's Keke. I'm looking back at some moments that helped shape my career and my man. This is Becoming Keke Palmer. All right, first clip.
Go over there and read the quotation that's on the wall. Read it aloud.
Our deepest fear is not self-fear and inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Okay, so that was a clip.
She remembered that from all them years.
In the scene where I read the Williamson quote, it was so important for the director for it to be in the film and for Dr. Larrabee to say it to Akilah because it speaks on how playing small does nothing good in the world. About how you have to let your light shine and you have to fight against your insecurities because not only is it right for you to do so, but it allows other people to see what's possible. But I think for me personally, which is why my parents were really so critical of the kind of roles that I played as a kid, was that it was also teaching me, the actress, the same thing that the character was learning, which was to continue to let my light shine. I think it was hard for me as a kid to understand, but really the impact I started to realize years later, you know, the influence of a movie like that existing, I think it's something that you realize impacted you as you become an adult. Even now, when I'm watching it, it's that deep-rooted in me, that quote. It's like a part of my world and my life, and honestly a part of the foundation of who I am. Next clip. Oh, this is So Uncool, my first album from 2007.
Damn.
First of all, Mama's hair and Mama's look is eating. Okay, Mama was only 13, but she was still giving a look. Hair is bouffant. She's giving you body, yaddy, with the hair, and she's giving you some with the little blouse.
How she getting body, yaddy with the hair?
Especially bottoms up.
Come on, bottoms up, Miss Keke P. So I was working with Toby Gad. He's an incredible writer and a creative. I really didn't realize just how dope Toby was. Again, the music industry had really just was taking me through so much, child, that I was just kind of drained. It drained my belief in myself. When my mom was always saying, you should write your own music, and she was encouraging me. And Toby was the same way. And I was like, okay, fine. And then me and my sister, we sat down, and my sister L'Oreal, she like really put her pen to paper with this one right here, really just spilled it out. And I started rapping it. I'm like, okay, Miss Keke P, look at, and we just started playing around. And it was what music making should be. But when I look back on it now, I think the reason why that song is so great, you know, is because it was made in a scenario where I was encouraged. You know, all of those situations, however hard they may have been, really did contribute to me becoming the artist that I am today and that I was always meant to be.
I need to listen to that album then.
Baby, oh my gosh, this is like the ending of the pilot episode of True Jackson VP, and this is when my life changed. Honey, when True Jackson VP hit the scene, I will never forget. I was at Universal Studios, and I ended up with like hundreds of people surrounding me. It was honestly a little bit traumatic, because I was just like, oh shit, you know? My life just changed. The way people saw me, it was just so different. I mean, obviously Nickelodeon is a huge brand. Having my own show on that network, it just really, it was my real introduction into being famous, you know, and it was just like a whirlwind. Identity was a mess at this point because my identity was really made up of what everybody wanted me to be. And so many of those things I actually am. You know what I mean? I did want to be a good kid. I did want to, you know, make sure I was respectful and polite. I did want to be, you know, professional and disciplined X, Y, and Z, but there were just so many crazier stakes to me being that way more than anybody else. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I was the breadwinner, financial breadwinner of my family by this point. We had to turn into a family business because my career took up everybody's lifestyle. All of that made me feel like I had to be what everybody else needed me to be. There was not really any time for me to think about being anything else. It felt too selfish.
That makes sense. A Scream Queen.
Help me, help me, help me.
I didn't even watch Scream Queens. Like,
Help me! Help me! Help! That's a nice neighborhood. Good old Scream Queens. I really do feel like Scream Queens was before its time a little bit. You know, Ryan Murphy has an incredible way of doing satire, so much so to the point that I don't think people even always realize that it's like a high level of humor in that way. It knows what it is. It's so interesting. I just remember people saw me as a child entertainer. I think I was just figuring out what my new voice was for the next chapter of my career, and I was like, I want to do more of comedy. So I started like doing improv when I started working on this show. I feel like Scream Queens is one of those shows that has like a cult, you know, fan base. You know, and when it was on, I don't know if everybody got totally into the camp, but Scream Queens is appealing to the queer community just because of the aesthetic. I think we love a good aesthetic, honeys. I think it's just one of those things that the girls that get it, get it.
got a lot of stars in there too. I can see why it was also popular because of the stars. Like, it had a lot of big names in there that a lot of people probably want to see and tune into.
This is a music video for I Don't Belong to You.
Well, she fine.
The outfits were very much doing that old school R&B. It was like really purposeful with this aesthetic because the verses of it were very bluesy. You know, I done told ya, I done showed ya, now you wanna act like I tricked you, ooh. So I really wanted to tap into that old school vibe. Isley Brothers, you know, we riding in the Cadillac. I got my fur coat on. This is the vibe. Many different layers went into this, right? I don't belong to you, the music industry, right? I don't belong to the entertainment industry in terms of their ideas of me. I'm going to be my own person. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to make my own rules. On the personal end of it,
Keke being Keke is the best way. Especially for her.
That was me, Keke.
Funny as hell.
Having been dating and, you know, always, you know, being attracted to women, but also always feeling like the respect that I was expecting in relationships with males. It was just like, I felt like the guys was always thinking that they had held all the damn cards. Where it was like, okay, if you want to date other people, then I'm going to date other people. Like, but now that you know I'm not totally tied down to you, now you want to play games with me? Well, understand, honey, I don't have to deal with you. I can go over here with her. I got many of buckets to choose from, sweetheart. So you ain't stopping what's going on with me. So if you gonna act up, I'm about to link up with her.
Oh.
Easy out. We're done.
Oh.
And so that was the vibe I was in, of just like not being bound in any aspect of my life. I'm not bound in my sexuality. I'm not gonna let nobody control me. I'm not gonna let nobody stop me, tell me who I gotta be with, what I gotta do. And I'm not gonna let anybody tell me what I gotta do with my career. I don't belong to none of you. And so that was kind of like what I was going through all around. Like I was fed, your girl was fed up from her head to her toes. It was all real, as you know. And ultimately what I was saying was, I'm going to be happy, period. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to go where the love goes. If that makes me this, if that makes me that, I really don't give a shit. Because I really just want to do me. And so that's, I remember so much after this video, people kept saying, so are you coming out? Are you saying this? I'm like, you motherfuckers still didn't get it. I'm just doing me. I'm doing me. And I think that, you know, hopefully I think that people are coming around to that reality when it comes to the queer community. I'm not that person that's like, this is the statement and blah, 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 blah. It's more so like, yeah, get into it. Yeah.
It's like you don't have no choice.
Why the hell do I need to declare
I'm
who's
here.
laying in my bed? Doesn't that sound crazy? So who are you sleeping with? Unless you feel like doing it in a very bomb video. That video ate down still to this day. Next clip.
Hustlers.
Hey, these are my sisters.
Did I watch Hustlers?
Now my sisters coming in looking like vultures. Honey, this is the beginning of the second act for Miss Keke Palmer, honey. I know I was only like 22 or something there, but
really?
At that point I've been in the industry for like 10 years plus. So for me, this is like my second act really coming into gear, honey. This is Hustlers, baby. This is after Scream Queens. This is my music career. I've continued to evolve. I was growing. I was gaining more confidence and producing and doing my own stuff, producing my own dance videos. My digital personality was growing because I started, again, being fearless in like what I wanted to put out there and being my own voice and not waiting for anybody to really tell me anything. And through that, I got a lot of opportunities. Like, I mean, the director of this, she watched some of my interviews, and I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. Really
Sorry to this man.
I saw your personality and wanted you for this. So it was a point in my life where I was really seeing that being me and following my instincts and really, like, again, being true to myself and not being brave and owning my identity and exploring my identity, I think is like what led me to what this was, which was a great opportunity, and again connected me and put me in rooms and places that only pushed my career forward. So this is me now. This is me at the launch party for my network, KTV, which I launched last November. I found so much freedom in digital and also like sponsorships and getting encouragement from brands, and I think I just wanted to create a space, a community that allowed other people such as myself, young millennials, Gen Zs, and particularly people of color, to get the same kind of eyes on them and kind of bring those same kind of opportunities, because there's so many amazing Black content creators that aren't getting the same brand deals and opportunities or even just eyes. I'm really looking forward to continuing to stretch in this industry, but in different ways. You know, I loved my opportunity to direct The Edible Always Wins for KTV, but my directorial debut was actually the movie Big Boss, which is also my album visual. I wrote it, I directed it, and it was just great because, you know, when you're in front of the camera as an entertainer, it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of eyes on you. But when you're behind the scenes, you get to kind of I get to be that introverted aspect of myself, and I get to give that extroverted person a bit of a break. And I think that's good. You got to switch gears in life. You can't just keep beating the same drum. Next clip.
For sure. Nope. All right, y'all. So, did you guys enjoy Nope or no? Nope or nope? Nope or nope? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really enjoy Nope. And it had nothing to do with the performance or whatever. The whole storyline and stuff, like, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get it. What did y'all think about it? Let me know down below.
Miss Lady, how y'all doing? My name is Emerald, that's OJ, and we are your animal wranglers today with Haywood Hollywood horses.
I mean, this is the pinnacle of what I mean is that next chapter. And it all started with digital, but it started with Scream Queens, all the way up through to, you know, Hustlers and all that, and just what I put into producing, you know, talk about KTV and just all these different things that I think brought me to this point of this character, where I got the opportunity to just encapsulate so many different, I think, skills of mine, like that I've been sharpening for years. And I think that it was just such a blessing opportunity that Jordan wrote a character that allowed me to do all the things, like from drama, comedy, identity, character development, and just everything that could be. I mean, I just feel like Emerald is one of the most amazing characters I've ever played because she has so much to give.
Yeah, she had a big personality.
I said, this is a character that only men get to play, and that shit pissed me off so much. Oh my gosh, I hate misogyny. I hate the patriarchy. You're done. You're done. You're done. I really love that Emerald, she got to be badass. You know, she did the stuff.
I did like that.
And that's always been my thing. Like, I've always been like, man, I want to do stuff like what Will Smith does. You know, I want to be able to be that person that's like bringing you the cool, funny comedy and kicking some ass. Like, let me get a chance. Let me in. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Taylor Swift, if I was a man, I'd be the man.
Period.
You understand?
Period.
So, this is a movie right here, baby. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and taking a walk down memory lane. This has been Becoming Keke Palmer.
Yo, Keke Palmer is amazing, y'all. This was Keke Palmer breaking down her Nickelodeon years, navigating her sexuality, and also Note breakthrough by them. So I really enjoyed this. I love her personality. I love listening to what she has to say about her career. Since she's been in the game for so long, y'all know I'm an actress, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm more so in the beginning of my type of career. So yeah, but I really enjoyed it. Like I said, please make sure y'all like this video up if you did. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know when I upload. Stay tuned and stay litty. Yeah.